I'm Ben Wallis. I'm the head baseball coach at Ingomar High School. This is my second year. I started out my coaching career at Ripley High School. That's where I'm from. I ended up coaching a couple years there, learned a lot of stuff from Coach Gafford there, and then was able to get a job at Walnut right north of us, and I coached there for 6 years before taking this job. I'm from Ripley, Mississippi. My brother, I've got a brother that's also a baseball coach. He coaches at Freed-Hardeman University in Tennessee. We just grew up. We're a year apart. We always played baseball in the yard. My parents always pushed us in sports. That's all we did was just sports constantly. If it was playing wiffle ball out in the yard or football in the house if it was wet outside, and just constantly played sports and competed. My dad was a football guy. He was a college football player. Me and my brother just gravitated towards baseball, and we just loved it ever since. Well, I gravitated towards baseball maybe more so because it was a little bit slower paced. It's a lot more fun to me just because you had so much time to, just a little bit of the different antics you could do in between the pitches, and it was just slower. You've got roughly 15, 20 seconds in between each pitch. They've got the new pitch clock now. I think it is 15, 20 seconds, and so that's kind of the average time between in high school or even college, that you have in between pitches. It gives you plenty of time to kind of map out what your next steps are and things like that. Where football, it's on the fly. It's really quick, and it just came easier to me. Baseball gave me time to think about it. All right, real fast, look, just like normal BP that we do on BP days, not normal game day BP. Listen, first round, just like y'all know we do, 2 bunts, 2 get him over, 2 get him in, and it's live. 1. JV guys, defense, everybody else running bases. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion there? Look, let's get ready to win tonight. Let's have a good practice. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Let's break down.
All right, y'all break down, hit the field. First group. First group, let's go. Let's go. I think the way I go about coaching baseball, my big thing is just playing extremely hard, as hard as you physically can do, and just having fun with it. It's still a game. It's a child's game that we got young adults up here that they need to take it that way. It is a game. It's not the end of the world if you strike out or make an error. It's okay because the fun far outweighs the negative. And that's my big thing. I try to speak more on fun and just having good relationships with these guys, and a big thing, like I said, having fun. We play yesterday and several days recently we've started playing banana ball. All right, I don't know if you've watched the Savannah Bananas, but that's a team in Savannah, Georgia. They changed the rules of baseball. Pretty crazy little rules they have, but it's more of like the Harlem Globetrotters and things like that. And we try to incorporate that into some practices just to take the monotony out of regular practice of taking 100 ground balls a day and 100 same swings and pop-ups. So we try to turn it around and make it fun again. But I guess that's my biggest part of my coaching philosophy is just the fun part. We do all the other stuff. I want them to be tough. I want them to play hard. I want them to be gritty, hard-nosed, all those things like that. But at the end of the day, it is a game. They just need to have fun. This is the memory. They don't remember the balls and strikes. They don't remember all that. They remember their relationships with buddies, their coaches, the fun bus rides, the practices, all that kind of stuff is what they remember ultimately. So I guess my big thing, I've turned around a lot in the last few years. It's the way I've looked at it was more fun. Hey, 1 through 4 hitters are up. Everybody else, go to your position. Hey, defense, everything's live on y'all. Right here, buddy. Right here.
Oh, what group am I in?
We're only doing 2 groups. Yep, we're only doing 2 groups. There are 8 guys hitting. Thanks, sir. I guess my biggest motivator for our guys is going to be I feel like I've got the relationship with them where we've built that love, where we do have that relationship with each other, that I can kind of go at them just a little bit and just kind of challenge their manhood just a little bit. Say, hey, this guy, you're better than this guy. Don't get beat by this guy. Just trying to get that competitiveness nature out of them. And then also kind of even the love side, just kind of take them aside and say, it's okay, whatever happened past then, doesn't matter at this point. That's a great thing. I say this all the time. It's a great thing about baseball. You have a bad day, you get to play tomorrow. If you have a bad at bat, you get 3 more that day. So you just don't take those bad at bats out in the field, bad plays in the field out to your bats. Also, I think Babe Ruth has a quote saying, yesterday's home runs don't win today's games. So I guess that's the way I challenge them, is just try to get them to compete at everything we do. Just compete, and I probably a little bit too much. I'm probably too soft on them sometimes, but I just try to challenge them as much as I can.
Don't just live online, live to the max online. Upgrade today to one of MaxxSouth Broadband's everyday low offers, starting at $29.99. No data caps, no contracts, no throttling of speeds. Just everyday low prices to fit all your internet needs. MaxxSouth Broadband provides more reliable internet services at everyday low prices that our competitors can't beat. Don't wait. Call today and ask about MaxxSouth Broadband's everyday low offers. MaxxSouth Broadband. Experience the max. Why wait on the other guys? Your Max Fiber is here. MaxxSouth Broadband has fiber in your area. Max Fiber will provide you with a more reliable connection, faster upload speeds, and fewer service interruptions. MaxxSouth Broadband has no contracts, data caps, and better fiber prices than our competitors. Don't wait. Call today and ask about Max Fiber and how you can get up to a month free service. MaxxSouth Broadband. Experience the max.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see, this season so far, I think we've played 15 games. We're 11-4 right now. We've been playing really good baseball. Offensively, we swing it exceptionally well. We got some guys that can run. We've got a lot of young talent. The games we've lost, we've had chances to win them. We were in the games, every one of them that we got beat. We just, a few mental mistakes, and I think that's just our youth. Our expectations are extremely high. I think we are a contender. I think we can play with anybody that steps on the field with us. If those guys just absolutely have that supreme belief that they can play with anybody, and I do believe they can. We do have, I think we're starting 6 sophomores, 2 freshmen, 1 8th grader, and 1 junior. We don't have a senior on the team. That's one thing I have to kind of step back and remember. These are 14, 15-year-old kids that just, they're going to make mistakes. I mean, and it's just part of it. And they're extremely mature. They play like 18-year-olds, and they're just exceptional dudes. So far we've been playing pretty well. So much your head's moving. You got to calm your head, load. All right, if you want leg kick, look, my head moving much. Yours is like all this. Your hair's going every which way. Get the foot down and swing hard. Quit all the movement. Way too much movement. Our classification, we're 1A right now. Next year we're going to be 2A. I think we missed the cut by 3 or 4 kids. I think we might be the smallest 2A next year. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but I know we just missed the cut extremely close. We've got a really big sophomore class, and that got us over the hump, I think, of being 2A, which I'm excited. Just gives a little bit better competition, and our bus rides are the only thing that kind of, now we've been driving our longest trips a little bit over, like right at an hour. Now every one of them's an hour. So we're going to Water Valley, we're going to Bruce, MS Palmer, and Calhoun City. That's in our division now, so they're a decent piece away. Well, we went to Biloxi. We got into, it's called Battle at the Beach. It's just a little tournament that they were like, I don't know, 60-something teams there, and it's just, I don't know if they pick out of a hat or what they do, how they schedule, but we went and got to go down there for, I think we stayed 4 days, and had a blast. You know, guys had a good time, played wiffle ball on the beach, went to some arcade. We just did as much as we could, ate like kings. We spent a good bit of money, and guys had a good time. Didn't come home with 2 wins, but like I said, that's what ultimately matters, is those relationships. That fun is way more important than the wins. They won't remember their records. They had a good time. Got some experiences that, I mean, it's just different. Going to the beach with your family is different than going with 25 guys your age. I think they had a great time. Slash, so show and pull back. This is a slash. 2 slash. You're getting your secondary. He's pulling, he's not bunting. All right, here we go. You got to swing either, okay? Some of our biggest strengths and strong points of our team is going to be, like I said, our youth. Just the guys being young, not being fearless. Of just maybe not really understanding some situations, and they're just fearless. We've got several guys that I think could probably play at the next level if they do those little things right, like the extra work, just that grit, that extra time in the cages, that extra time on the field, the extra time in the weight room, those things like that. I think we've got some guys who play at the next level. Ultimately, that's what our strength is our guys. They're just, we have great team chemistry. They all get along for the most part exceptionally well. And that's the shout out to their moms and dads and grandparents. They do an exceptional job, make my job a lot easier. And that's a huge positive with our guys. Like I said, our youth is great. We've got 4 guys that we can compete on the mound. We can throw any 4 of those out there on the mound, and they're going to give us a great chance to win the game. Defensively, I think we do an exceptionally good job when they're focused up of just making out most of the routine plays and some exceptional ones too. At the plate, we've got several guys that can just absolutely swing it. They're just some dudes out there that do a great job of competing at the plate and putting the ball in play, and do just a great job on the base paths also. We run the bases well, I think. Got several guys that can steal bases and score from first on some doubles and things like that, and it makes it a lot of fun when you got guys can run and swing it. It gets my arm tired sometimes sending them home, so it's always a good thing.
Don't just live online, live to the max online. Upgrade today to one of MaxxSouth Broadband's everyday low offers, starting at $29.99. No data caps, no contracts, no throttling of speeds. Just everyday low prices to fit all your internet needs. MaxxSouth Broadband provides more reliable internet services at everyday low prices that our competitors can't beat. Don't wait. Call today and ask about MaxxSouth Broadband's everyday low offers. MaxxSouth Broadband. Experience the max. Your internet could be free with ACP. MaxxSouth Broadband has been approved by the FCC as an affordable connectivity program provider to help qualified households in our communities pay for internet services. You may be eligible for up to $30 a month towards your internet service. This could cover the full cost of high-speed internet services. This new benefit will keep households connected to jobs, critical healthcare services, and virtual classrooms. Your internet could be free with ACP.
It's a new day at MaxxSouth. We are excited to share some great news. In our continued effort to support Mississippi businesses, MaxxSouth is now offering local advertising support. Through high-quality programming, we combine traditional television and premium digital advertising, allowing your multimedia campaign to reach your targeted audience at any time on any device. Call MaxxSouth Media Sales today at 662-701-8628.
Suspension trainer. No, suspension trainer. Yep, same numbers of stuff. Just sub that out. Go suspension trainer.
In the off season, the big thing, I want our guys to get stronger. Coach Dura, he does a great job. He does an exceptional job. He's our strength coach. He does an exceptional job with keeping our guys in shape and getting them stronger in the off season. I want them to get in-game reps. Some of them play some showcase ball. We're extremely lucky to be as close as we are to New Albany with the Cotton States League. We've got several guys that play in that. And I just really want them to get a break sometimes. Sometimes that's the most important thing is some of these guys are getting burned out. Their bodies are tired sometimes, and they just need a break, and they need to be a kid as much as they can. But I'm real big on them getting in the weight room as much as possible. It just makes a huge difference. Just getting a little bit stronger and getting a little bit faster, so those bang plays maybe go in your favor a little more and things like that. But for the most part, I just want them to work just as much as they can and still be kids. I think our biggest rivals, we've got exceptionally good baseball in Union County. You've got New Albany, you've got East Union, West Union, who's going to be our biggest rival, Myrtle. They're all teams that we're going to compete against and play against, most of them. And I think last year we came up a little short against a couple of them, and this year New Albany's beat us this year. We've still got Myrtle and West Union on the docket to play them, so we can we can maybe get some revenge on them and kind of show them who maybe are the better county schools, hopefully. But Union County is always known for just really good baseball, and they've got really good teams this year, and so looking forward to the competition. I think the biggest thing with our community, this is by far the best place I've ever been. A lot of people show up to come watch our games, and we got parents that feed them every game. I mean, they get pregame meals. They get my wife, who's basically my, she's my right-hand man, I guess. She does everything behind the scenes. She doesn't get enough credit for it. She runs our Diamond Girl. She runs the concession stand. She makes sure the guys get fed every game. She organizes everything. She just does an exceptional job being, I guess, the team mom. You can go with our support system here with our administration. Just extremely supportive. They help with anything, let us do, and make stuff happen when we need it. And that goes all the way from our bookkeeper to our principals on down through all the teachers and other coaches. My assistant coaches, I've got Kagan Garrison, who was played at East Union, one of our kind of rivals. He came in and brought some youth to us. I think he's 21 years old, and he brings some youth in here to us and is able to bring in some of that real baseball knowledge. He was a college baseball guy. And then we've got Andy Dillard, Delta State All-American, just born on the baseball field, I think. So just a great dude. He comes and volunteers with us. And then we got the coach that gave me the job here, Andy Wilbanks, who's now doing volleyball and golf. It's just nice to kind of bounce those things off people.
Listen, really important game tonight. Listen, let's go 4-0 in the division. Let's put ourselves in that. Look, you win tonight, definite playoff seed, right? Seeding. We're trying to win the division. Like I said, guys, you're a contender to do whatever y'all want to do, okay? Play good tonight, have fun, like always. That's all I ask out of you every day, right? Play hard, have fun. Do that. Let's break it down. Get everything ready to go. Break it down. Let's go.
One, two, three, Falcons!
Everybody help.
I mean, I guess to me, the ideal baseball player, high school baseball player, would be a guy that's going to play hard. He's going to show up to practice. He's going to play the game the right way. A guy that's going to be gritty, hard-nosed. That's the guys you want on the team, and luckily we have a few like that. And winners breed winners. That's what happens when people work hard. It kind of rubs off on other people. All that positivity and all that good stuff is going to happen. If you got a couple guys like that, it's just going to kind of spread, and it's a good thing.
I know. Keep this hand right here. Look, right here. Right here. Don't let go. For some reason, your top hand lets go. Catch the ball with the bat. Leave it on there. That's better. Okay, one more. Third base side. Set the angle. It's not bad. Good.
The thing that makes a good high school coach, I think, is someone can also be coachable. A lifelong learner. That's one thing I try to do is I continually try to learn new stuff and kind of pick other coaches' brains, which luckily I have a lot of great championship type coaches here with Coach Andy Wilbanks winning state championships in volleyball, with Coach Ashley basketball, Coach Adair just won I think his 5th state championship in basketball. So it's really nice to just kind of bounce things off those guys and get their opinions on things. And then got Andy Dillard, who's just a lifelong baseball guy, and Kagan Garrison, lifelong baseball guy. It's just awesome to have people like that to bounce things off of. But ultimately, I think just besides that of just being a lifelong learner, I think you just got to have a real relationship, making a real relationship with these guys, and really loving them, and just really pulling for them. And I think ultimately that's what's going to make a player play harder for a coach. I mean, it's never the coach that's winning games. It's the players. I mean, great players make great coaches. That's one quote that's always stuck with me. If you've got good players, they may always make the coach look good. And luckily, that's what we've got here. They make me look good a lot.